You know, when you think about it, right? Ricochet will likely not win the WWE title at Super Showdown from Brock Lesnar. Likely, Ricochet will get victimized, he'll get tortured, he'll get welcome to Suplex City. But when you think about it too, if there's any consolation in all this for Ricochet, is that at least Ricochet is going to be making that Arab money come sweet Saudi money 5. Oh, baby, we're going to make it out alive. This is your Monday Night Raw review for February 3rd, 2020. This is another installment of Around the Point here on YouTube.com. I know I'm a day late. It's February 4th. It is Tuesday. It is Tuesday at 12:27 p.m. Eastern Time, and I'm doing this recording right now. Thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Give the video a big old thumbs up. I'm like Fonzie from Happy Days. Hey! Also, while you're at it, share the video throughout your entire social media. Around the Point is also available on all podcasting platforms, in case you guys don't know. We're available on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Google Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify. If you have these platforms, you can listen to Around the Point on the go. If you have not yet listened to Sunday's episode of Around the Point, it's in the video archives of this channel. It's also on the podcasting platforms that I mentioned, where I gave my thoughts on the Revival leaving, finally wanting to be done with WWE. They've had enough, and all many other topics as well. So if you have not checked that out, go give it a listen, go give it a watch whenever you get a chance. I also want to let you guys know, a little announcement here, that Around the Point has another home as well. That is right. Around the Point will also be available on OKFabe.com. In case you guys don't know, OKFabe.com is ran by one of my best friends here in the community, the one, the only, Connor, aka OKFabe. He is the host of the Random Wrestling Podcast, also the host of the OKFabe Show on Fight TV. And again, I'm just so happy that he's allowing me to place Around the Point over on his website. So if you've not checked out his site, links in the description. That's OKFabe.com. And you can catch, again, the Random Wrestling Podcast, and as well as multiple reviews that he does, and as well as Around the Point. So what are you waiting for? Go over there now and show some love as well. Monday Night Raw. I'll be honest with you guys, I thought it was meh. Especially the main event and what happened, and there's stuff on the show that I did like. I'll give you guys that. But overall, let me know your thoughts in the comment thread below. Your thoughts on Raw. Did you not like it? Did you like the show? All that fun stuff. Let me know in the comment thread. If not, let me know on Twitter at HeelSteven. Follow me there. I tweet throughout these shows. Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Dynamite, Power, you name it. I try to tweet throughout these shows. So there was a snowstorm in Salt Lake City. They were announcing state of emergency. People to not go out because it was snowing so bad. But people actually managed to pull through and show up to Monday Night Raw to watch Raw and all that stuff. So there was that. They kept mentioning that throughout the entire show, by the way. But we kicked things off with Randy Orton. As you guys remember at Raw this past Monday, right? Last week, if you will. He took out Edge. He took him out. So here he comes, I guess trying to explain himself to why he did what he did. But people kept booing him. They kept booing him. He was trying to speak, but the boos just overpower what he was trying to say. Orton has become the most hated guy right now in WWE, which is awesome. Great. At the same time, though, I hope they keep this match for WrestleMania. There's been talks that I don't know if it's true or not. I hope it's false, that this might happen at Super Showdown in Saudi Arabia. I hope it does not happen. I hope you save this for Mania, as it should be. But we'll see what happens. But Orton at the end, 13 minutes of all the booing, he left. Like, I can't do it. He left. Not to be seen throughout the entire show after. So there was that. Again, I like what happened last week. I look forward to seeing what happened. But again, you're not going to have Edge show up every single week. No, it's not happening. You want it to be special when he shows up. Just saying. We had the first match of the night. We had Liv Morgan and Lana in a rematch from last week that no one asked for. No one asked for this shit, but we got it anyway. And what do you think happened here? Do you think Lana was going to win? Fuck no. Lana lost again to Liv Morgan to her rope-assisted flatliner. When the match was over with, out came Ruby Riott. The return of Ruby Riott. People were all celebrating and happy. Liv Morgan was crying, it looked like, because, oh my God, her friend is finally back after being gone, which felt like forever, right? And she was going to go for a hug, or she like faked the hug, and then out of nowhere, Ruby Riott attacked Liv Morgan. And you look at Lana just smiling and grinning for what's going on. Now, this you can say, oh, this is all plan of Lana. You know, hey, she lost to Liv Morgan twice, so now let's fuck with Liv Morgan now mentally, bring up someone from her past who's her friend, right? That being Liv Morgan, for members of the Riott Squad and stuff like that, to take out Liv Morgan for Lana. I hope that's not the case. I hope we can move on from Lana and now focus on Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott, because I'm sorry, again, Lana can't wrestle for shit. Just saying. Okay? But there's that. We then had Drew McIntyre, who we all know is facing Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania, right? We know that already. He's facing Brock at Mania. Cannot wait for that. He's facing here Mojo Rawley, who the 24/7 champion. He was accompanied by a Riddick Moss. Still, whatever. McIntyre comes out, he cuts a pre-match promo, talking about Brock and WrestleMania, talks about how he will beat Mojo Rawley in 3 seconds, and what do you know? He beats him in 3 seconds. One Claymore kicks, all it did. 1, 2, 3, and it was over with. Again, you want to hype up Drew, might get people excited to see him. I'm all for it. Awesome. At the same time, though, the 24/7 title wasn't on the line for the match. So you mean to tell me that, again, Mojo's just laying there, right? Just lying there. Again, the match was over with, the bell rang. Meaning the stipulation is back again, is active again. So no one came out to try to pin Mojo Rawley. Just saying. I do feel at the end of the day, it'll be Riddick Moss to be the one to take the belt off of him eventually. I see that happening, but we'll see. But again, I'm happy for Drew. He's becoming this babyface now, the sexy Scotsman and shit like that. It's cool to know that he's finally, again, the chosen one. I'm happy for that. We then had the elimination match, right? Buddy Murphy and AOP versus Kevin Owens and the Viking Raiders. Apparently, Samoa Joe has been suspended for 30 days for failing the wellness policy. I'm in shock. It's another one. I'll give more details on that somewhere down the road, okay? I actually did enjoy this match. I liked it for everything about it. I thought it was great. Seth Rollins hit a sneaky curb stomp on Eric to eliminate Eric, right? You had Buddy Murphy eliminate Eric from the match, right? Meanwhile, Ivar in this match hit a missed crossbody onto the floor and crashed into the ringside LED. In the process, he had to leave the match because he had a shoulder injury. So you had Kevin Owens by himself, 3 against 1. This reminded me a lot of Survivor Series 2003 when Shawn Michaels, bloodied everything, was by himself. And he almost made it happen. He almost won the match for Team Austin and all that stuff. So that's what you had here. You had Kevin Owens by himself, try to do the impossible, right? You had Owens eliminate Buddy Murphy with a pop-up powerbomb. And Akam shortly thereafter. But Razor pins Kevin Owens and then eliminates him, right? With multiple spine busters to win the match. When it was all said and done, people gave Kevin Owens a standing ovation for almost doing the impossible by himself. I think, again, it was awesome. At the same time, too, I think the crowd in Utah, despite the snowstorm and all that shit, right? They were on fire. Which is kind of rare for me to say because, again, I don't really think of Utah or Salt Lake City, Utah, wherever they were in Utah or Salt Lake, to be like this smirky crowd. But no, they actually were on fire, if you ask me. Okay? So that was cool to see as well, in my humble opinion. We find out that Goldberg will be on SmackDown this week. Likely, if I can predict shit right now, he'll be having a match in Saudi Arabia. Against who? I don't fucking know. Maybe Roman Reigns. Maybe Baron Corbin. Now you're going to have him face The Fiend. It'd be funny if they did, but I don't think so, honestly. We had then Aleister Black face Eric Young in a squash with a black mask, and it was over with. He then cut a promo. The lights went to black and stuff like that. It was cool, but we'll see where this goes eventually. They had in the crowd Steve Cook, the host of The Biggest Loser, whatever, as well. We had what I thought was a good segment of the show as well. Humberto Carrillo was in the ring. And then gets interrupted by Zelina Vega and her newest recruit, Carrillo's cousin, Angel Garza. Angel Garza, the former NXT Cruiserweight Champion. He lost the title at the Worlds Collide event the day before the Royal Rumble to Jordan Devlin. And here he is on Monday Night Raw as the new, I guess, acquisition. You remember Andrade is suspended still, so you have to have Zelina do something. And I think, honestly, Angel Garza is a good alternative. And here's the thing about it, too. And I'm watching everything about Angel Garza. The way he came out on television, the way he spoke, his look, everything about him just says star. And I'm wondering here, as an Hispanic, like, yo, WWE is pushing the wrong Hispanic as the future star. Here's the thing about it, okay? Humberto Carrillo isn't a bad talent. He isn't. He just doesn't have it. He doesn't have that if factor in my eyes. And it's crazy that Angel Garza comes out here and he just, again, has everyone at all like, wow. And the guy speaks perfect English. Like, holy crap, he speaks better English than Andrade and Humberto, right? And he talks about his cousin, this and that. And then Humberto gets on the mic, and he's mad because Zelina, again, had to go to his family to get even at him and shit for what Humberto did last week. And what do you know? Angel Garza goes to attack Humberto Carrillo. He takes him to the outside. He tried to expose the padding outside, the mat, right? To expose the concrete. Tried to go for a hammerlock DDT. Rey Mysterio comes out for the save, and they have an impromptu match. Rey Mysterio versus Angel Garza. I thought this match was fun as well. It had a very good back and forth. It was all said and done, though. Rey won by disqualification after Garza hit Mysterio with a hammerlock DDT and on the exposed floor. Now, this is what I get from it too. Likely, I could be wrong on this, and I hope it doesn't really happen. You can have, when Andrade comes back, be the jealous guy. Like, who the hell is this guy taking his manager? And in transition, we have Andrade become a babyface, which I hope doesn't happen. You need to have Andrade with Zelina Vega. Because honestly, Andrade without Zelina is just Andrade. Just a guy. That being said, you make them a tag team? Andrade and Angel Garza? I'm on board. Why the fuck not? But again, there's money in Angel Garza right now. I'm not saying, oh, make him your world champion. No, I'm not saying that. But if you want a good heel in your company right now for the future, Angel Garza. And again, they are pushing the wrong Hispanic. I know they want to push Humberto, but I'm sorry. It's not happening. It's not going to work. I'm sorry. It just isn't. We then had Charlotte Flair, who came out to the ring to announce her choice of champions to challenge at WrestleMania, saying that it's hard to decide because she had both championships, right? She had the Raw Women's Championship. She had the SmackDown Women's Championship. And people were chanting for Rhea Ripley. Again, I'm impressed on people in Salt Lake chanting for Rhea Ripley. I'm impressed. And then out came Rhea Ripley. And Rhea Ripley gets on the microphone and says that, Charlotte hasn't beaten her yet, but she has beaten Charlotte Flair. And Rhea Ripley wants Charlotte to challenge her for WrestleMania. So she puts the title up, whatever. And then Charlotte walks away, turns around on the stage and screams out, woo. Now, if we find out that tomorrow, because tomorrow's Wednesday, Charlotte Flair will be at NXT. Now, honestly, could it be that, here's the thing about it, okay? Here's what I like about this. You're giving the notion that, hey, not only is this available for Raw or SmackDown, but also for NXT. So they're teasing it that, hey, Charlotte can challenge Rhea Ripley, which I hope does happen. I really, really do. Because it's a fresh match when you think about it, right? It's a fresh match. And if you want, again, Rhea Ripley had to get through Bianca Belair. Now, what you could do, because again, Charlotte doesn't have to accept the challenge this Wednesday. She doesn't have to do that. What I would do, honestly, at TakeOver. Once Rhea Ripley beats Bianca Belair, Charlotte comes out and accepts the challenge. And there you go. Oh my God, breaking news at TakeOver. Charlotte Flair challenges Rhea Ripley to WrestleMania. And it puts over in a way NXT. And it also elevates that women's championship. Now, will they close the show? I doubt it. But the idea that, hey, an NXT championship match, which people have been clamoring for years, oh my God, we want to see an NXT title match at WrestleMania, you're going to get it in Rhea Ripley. Granted, it'd be cool to see Adam Cole, if he's still the champion, come take over Portland to challenge, again, have a title match at WrestleMania 2, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. We had Asuka versus Natalya going at it. Asuka beat Natalya by submission with the Asuka lock after distraction from Kairi Sane. After the match, Asuka said she wanted another match with Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's Championship. Becky showed up and accepted. The match is going to happen next week on Monday Night Raw. Now, at the same time as well, could it be possible that, hey, they have a match and it ends in a disqualification and they could do another match in Saudi Arabia? I don't know. I mean, there was that incident last time when Natalya and freaking Lacey Evans went to Saudi Arabia. They had a match and there was that water bottle incident. We'll see. But honestly, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it again. I've already seen it. Asuka and Becky. It was great. Awesome. Good to see it again. I hope this is the last time and that's it. And we then get the main event. We had the triple threat match for the number one contendership spot. The winner will face Brock Lesnar at Saudi Arabia in Sweet Saudi Money 5. Oh, baby. We're going to make it out alive, I hope. We had a Ricochet versus Seth Rollins versus Bobby Lashley. Again, I thought this match was fun for what they did. All the back and forth. There's a moment where they're on the top rope. And I think it's Rollins doing a suplex to Ricochet and Lashley doing a back suplex at the same time. I thought that was pretty cool to see as a visual. And anything about it too, to me, I felt like Lashley was going to win. Because again, for a long time, people wanted to see Bobby Lashley and Brock Lesnar go at it, right? If you're going to do it, even if Brock was still to retain, do it in Saudi Arabia. Do it in Sweet Saudi Money. But no, Ricochet hits the 630, the senton, right? On Lashley. Keep this in mind. During this match, Kevin Owens and the Viking Raiders brawled with AOP during the match, right? Distracted Rollins and shit like that. And after this, Brock Lesnar comes out and he F5s Ricochet to close the show. LOL. Again, I don't expect Ricochet to win the belt. I will say this. Will this be a quick match? Yes. Do I see Brock taking a bump or two for Ricochet? Yes. The visual of Ricochet hitting that 630 on Brock, likely to get a near fall. But that's it. This will probably open the show, to be honest with you. But we'll see what happens. But again, that was Monday Night Raw. Guys, give me your thoughts as always in the comment threads below. If not, let me know on Twitter what your thoughts on Monday Night Raw. Did you like the show or not? Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. Again, Around the Point, not only is it available on the YouTube channel that you're on right now at HeelSteven, hit the subscribe button down below, but we're also available on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher Radio, TuneIn Radio, Google Play, Anchor, and Spotify, and also over at okfabe.com. So again, guys, links to everything's in the description box below. And as always, hate, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, y'all, I'm Steve, and this has been Around the Point. Peace out, dorks.